It's Monday morning, off to class. Feeling very grateful for my life, my team, and my work, and my everything, and the fact that I don't spend my life in a place where I used to be a lot more frequently, which is controlled by the slave driver of my thoughts. And I guess the reason why I'm feeling extra grateful for that this morning is just this weekend and talking about stuff. It's like I could feel it, I could remember what it's like to feel totally controlled by the goals and things that you have to do and accomplish, and all the things that have to get done. I don't know, I'm just remembering how horrible that feels. Yeah, that place where your thoughts are literally beating you up. They're like constantly fighting with you and pushing you around and demanding that you do things like urgently. And it takes control of your body, and that is not a healthy place to live, nor is it an inspired place to live. And sooner or later you will get exhausted and burnt out and sick. So use the train. Whatever you're doing right now, or feeling, or noticing, keep coming back in and letting all that stuff go, because it's not important and it's not real. And I'm going to be sharing, in fact, I think I might make a action ship video on this. So stay tuned. Alright, getting on the train. Hello, Mr. Train Driver.
This is a Manhattan.
When you walked in, I was like,
Yeah, my train stopped running through. Yeah. It's like I'm going another train stick.
Ellie's tired. Do you want to give you a report? No. Can I? Sure. Natalie got her period. First one without. I'm sorry, that makes me sound like a proud mother or something. My little girl got her period. No, she got her period post coming off the pill, which is a big deal. So feeling that and tiredness, and I'm feeling post period, but also post crazy weekend, so a little tired too, but in a different way, and also healthily fired up to support people to stop being controlled by the dementors in their mind and everything, society and consciousness and all of that. And these two are, how are you two?
Good. Feeling sunny.
Report to the vlog?
No.
None? Come on.
No. We're talking.
Oh. They want to know what you're talking about.
Rachel's boys and boys.
That works. They're like, and?
Turn around. Stay tuned.
Okay, so we've got like 45 minutes and then it's Holy Shift. Hey!
This is so cool. I just saw this in the bowl with the potatoes and was like, wait a minute. Ooh, it's squishy. It's so... yeah, this is special. It feels like a waterbed in a ball.
Yeah.
Oh, happy. And it's nice and yellow, right? Yeah, it's so cute. Can you feel the squish, squish? And it feels nice. It's kind of heavy. Lunchtime.
Ah! Ugh! My mouth is like on fire. Ooh, ginger. We didn't go lunch. Sorry.
It was good.
Rachel, we're going to do a mini reenactment. So, Rachel was sat in that chair.
Rachel's in the chair.
Voila. I just played into the chair. So we were just talking about the Starship retreat 6 months ago in September, and how I had a really cool, very cool experience of being, it was all of us in a circle, and we were sort of talking about the moments where we experience like ick and grr, and I don't want to be a part of this, and sort of taking a scenario
You can keep talking.
from our lives, and when we feel that way, and kind of feeling those feelings. So my example was me in ballet class, because I had a lot of resistance to being there, and how should my pliés look, and how is this supposed to feel, and what if I'm doing this wrong, and kind of really feeling that. And then the next piece was, how can you support yourself to kind of move out of the ick feeling, and what can you bring in just for yourself. And my feeling of, it was super intense, and it kind of took a lot of feeling to get to that place, but I just was doing my pliés, and I pictured light beams coming out of my sit
I will always remember.
and it was so amazing, and it made the whole process feel so easy and so beautiful. And then I could open my eyes and be like, yeah, that doesn't feel like anything
Totally.
icky anymore.
And then the bit after that,
Which was,
when you went back to the circle.
oh, and the bit after, because I was kind of tearing, it was super intense, went back to the circle and was in this circle in love with everyone, and Laura sort of said, everyone just like feel your heart present with Rachel, and Rachel, allow your heart to feel present with yourself, but not go into the like, oh, good little Rachel, that was so beautiful, like, good for you, sweetheart. Like, more just like, feel it, be with it, feel the support, and feel supportive self.
I got crazy chills. And you were like, Shane wasn't vlogging back then. I mean, I know we have videos and stuff, but man, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Really,
crazy.
really,
I just had
really
many
cool.
flashes to the past Rachel, future Rachel, past Rachel. It's really cool. I love your hair like this too.
Thanks.
So
Feels
pretty.
nice.
So yeah, Starship Retreat's coming up this weekend.
But before that, we have Holy
Holy
Shift
Shift.
right now, and then
Now.
Starship Call,
Yes.
which will be the last time all the Starshippers are on the screen until the retreat.
Oh my god.
What?
So, Hawaii's happening, and I keep having this feeling that I need to have somebody stay in my room. And I legitimately was saying earlier today,
Yes.
maybe it's Emaliki.
Yes.
I log on to
I said
Facebook.
that. I said
You
that.
said that, and I was like, yeah. I log on to Facebook. I get a message, Jess, I'm receiving strong feelings to go earlier to NYC than my mind tells me.
Yes.
If you know a room / space around
Yes.
May / someone that rents space, let me know if there are any clues on that on the way.
Well, but the only thing is
What?
that she probably is going to want to wait till we get back.
You never know.
You never know. You coming, Emily?
But I'm just saying, I do feel as though I have been feeling it's somebody in our community that wants to stay in my room.
That's.
And so, yeah, that's just really cool. And just connecting the dots.
Could you do a conference call? Yeah. How you doing? So post Starship, which was really cool, last group session before the retreat this weekend, and it's kind of like the retreat starting already, and supporting of oh gosh, so much stuff. It's so crazy how much happens in an hour and how many, like, you know, to that place where it's like there's no questions. It's just like, oh, you know. the knowing and the trusting. And but one piece that came up, and just a good reminder for you Starshippers, although this vlog will probably be up after the retreat, but just of your food really speaking to you this week, because you know what you put into your body does create you, and just that next level of being able to really hear what you need moment by moment by moment, and really honouring that and the discernment of that, and not just I need to eat it because it's there or because I can, or because I should, or that's, you know, the thing I'm supposed to eat. Oh my goodness, there was so many pieces, and the joy within all the flavours, and not just having to be sweet or savoury or salty. It's like the full array of all of the experiences. That was really amazing too, and just like then linking back to life and kind of life post-retreat, and it's like not like things are gonna like massively change, you know, I'm sure they will, but it's like the joy that is consistent as I experience all the flavours of life.
That's amazing.
It was so cool. And then we're strengthening everyone's like kind of energy bubbles, feeling like in a safe space, even like traveling, you know, to and from and on the subway, and those who are getting, you know, aeroplanes and stuff. I mean, it was so cool. And then Judy asked, you know, how do I stay in the spaciousness while I'm like packing and with my to-do list? And I was like, be in the spaciousness. I'm in the spaciousness while I'm taking this balloon and putting it in my suitcase. And I'm in the spaciousness while I ignore the fact that my nails aren't perfect. And I'm in this, it's like be in the spaciousness, and that has to come first before the action, and not the other way around, thinking that the action comes and then the spacious feeling, because that is a trick. Anyway, I'll keep going. I'm going to pass the camera to Rachel, who's got a holy shift to share.
Well, it's kind of just what you said. I guess we just had holy shift, and it just felt like just a lot of love and a lot of like being in that feeling place of spaciousness, or of just like loving self and hugging self and kind of acting from there. And I was just feeling so much love for kind of everyone, and like literally all holy shifters, my family. I just texted everyone being like, I really love you so much, and I'm just feeling it a lot today. And then I just sort of felt after that I should call Ethan's mom.
Wow.
So I just like excused myself from here. I sat on your meditation rug and I just called her and said, you know, you're just in my heart, and I'm really feeling you, and wanted to call you. And we haven't actually had a phone call since I saw her a few weeks ago, and she was so appreciative, and she kind of said, I'm having a pretty hard day, so it feels kind of perfect that you called. And I said, yeah, I feel like maybe it was Eve being like, Rach, go call my mom.
Aww.
And we just spoke for like, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe, but just like kind of being with each other, and just a lot of love. And it just felt like so like my heart hugging hers, her hugging mine. She asked me to send her the words that I spoke at the memorial, because she really wanted to have them. And yeah, it was just like, I love you, and I'm like so here, and just kind of keep feeling moment by moment, because she kind of didn't know what to do with herself today.
Right.
And I was just like, what, like, if sitting on the floor feels best, you can sit on the floor, or if going for a walk and getting fresh air would feel nice, like just come back to that feeling place. And it kind of felt like she was sharing a lot with me, but it wasn't like weird, like, because I can hear it and take it, and it's just like love, you know. It wasn't like, she kind of said, I'm sorry if I'm being weird. It was like, you're not being weird, and I can hold this for us. And
wow.
Yeah, it felt really good. So.
Totally.
It felt really good. It's just like love.
You guys are really good.
What are you eating there, Jessica?
From here.
That's a really sweet holy shift.
So sweet.
Just the like being with self, no matter what.
Drawing, yeah.
Don't I look like my drawing?
Yes. Yeah, you
I
do.
really feel like it's like my
It totally is.
Yes.
face.
Oh, can I film your little stuff? Yeah.
Yeah. I loved this, actually. I give myself permission to return to my heart for direction because I wrote it down. I was like, I love this, but I was like, wait, what was it? And I made it, I give myself permission to turn to my heart for direction, but then we realized that it was re, and I was like, of course it's re, because it's always coming back to this. It's not like, oh, let's just turn here today. It's like, that's the place to always come back to. So it's like, duh, it's return, not just...
Totally. Wow.
I also added in my heart.
Yeah. Just talked about putting in like structures, support structures, you know, for the times where it's like you do, it's, you know, it's like, it's, I'm not one for rules, you know, but there are certain structures for us to put in place that do support us. You know, it's like in the morning I sit and I listen to Orky most mornings, or I certainly sit and take time to connect and I don't go on my phone, you know. Now, could you call that a rule? Maybe, if you have it in that perception, but it's not a rule. It's like it's a choice and a like inner guidance, you know. And I know then, you know, to make good breakfast, whatever the weather, and I know to make sure to take time and be in my body. And at, you know, this point in my journey, it's clear, you know, my body won't let me not, you know, but the process to get here was really listening and honoring and making those kind of structures so that there's a reference point of clarity to then be in that clarity, because I've taken care of myself, that I can then hear my intuition. Because if you're trying to tune into your intuition but you're in a fog, then you're like tricking yourself, you know. And so, you know, in the moment where you haven't eaten properly and you haven't taken care of yourself and the to-dos have come in and taken control of your mind, your intuition probably will tell you to call your ex-boyfriend and eat a pint of chocolate cake. But is that really your intuition? You know, so it's like putting in those structures so that, you know. And it was also the image of that diverting it before you get pulled into that point of no return, which is exactly like that. It's like, you know, where, you know, it's like if you go down enough of the spiral, there's that place where it's like, no, I won't change and I won't listen and I want to, you know, and it's, you can't get out of that place. And, you know, or it's very challenging to get out of that place because the clear voices aren't coming in. And then just bringing it back to your body, and we squeezed our feet, put our fingers between our toes, twisted our feet. Just that little bit is like immediate transformation. Again, it's like toes. It's like bring it back to your body and feel the feeling first, and then take the action. Then allow the clarity to come, rather than when the mind is like, I have to do this and I have to make that happen and check this box, because it's like it's an endless trap. It's like the carrot that you never can get to. So anyway, that's the download for this moment in time.
Hey everyone, I'm off to the co-op for my co-op orientation, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm off. I love you. See you tomorrow.
Yay!
This is a star-studded tour, I have to say. So, first stop is New Orleans, and teaching there, supposedly at this amazing dance apartment, NOLA or whatever they're called. Yeah, they're supposed to be really good. And then I'm doing community class, which is free, very nice of me. Then I'm doing some open workshops, people coming from everywhere. Then I fly to Paris, where we have the Module B of the Level 1 teacher training. And from there directly to London, and off the train straight to the Royal Ballet. Yes. To teach some students there.
At the Majestic Theatre.
And then the next day another Royal Ballet, and then the next day we teach at the Majestic Theatre. That's I think the oldest theatre in London, where currently the Phantom of the Opera is playing. No!
Just for our memories.
No.
Look
I don't
how
trust
straight
it.
edge Eric
No,
is
I have a
now.
reputation.
Now you're all manly.
No.
No, with my beer.
No. I am drinking beer. And I'm now going down to the Barclays Centre to watch a game. Got it?
I was just talking about, Eric was just saying he was in ballet today, and I was saying I saw the future of manhood. Is that what I said?
Men. The future of men.
The future of men.
I
Just
think
like
it's
being able to
androidhood
be.
is what you saw. Maybe.
No, it's the release of that, like men being able to experience their bodies and their movement and their creativity, and it not being odd. You don't have to be some macho.
I was already odd in primary school.
I'm not surprised.
Well, I made these very creative, abstract drawings, and everyone would say, "Okay, you said draw a sun," and I drew this far-out planetary system. With
That's
all
because
kinds
you're
of,
from another galaxy.
like all kinds of stuff, and the teacher was going, "Whoa, this is odd." Okay, and like he said he kept my drawing, to show future students, just as an example of how to do it differently.
Wow.
And then we always had
You've probably always from the early days been a different thing.
yeah, but I mean, I was definitely
An
the
alien.
outsider a little bit.
Me too.
I was always.
Do you think we'd have been friends if we were the same age at school together?
I would have been too weird for you. I had long. Have you seen any pictures of me? I've showed you my pictures.
Yeah, you're modeling pictures.
When
Oh,
I
I've
was
seen the
really young.
modeling, but
Yeah.
You didn't look that weird. You look pretty cool to me.
yeah.
I would be friends
You
with
are
you.
weird.
Really?
Yeah, well, I was
Yeah.
weird too, so.
I was odd.
I was weird and cool at the same time.
Me too.
Yeah, me
So
too. I
young
was
still.
really cool and.
You're under 30. I mean, it's like
I am.
still. You're still
So what
spring
does that
chickens.
That's
What
good
it
to
means
hear.
is you're
Sometimes I
still.
feel old.
You're still. Well, nothing really. You're on. How old are you?
25.
26.
Nothing really happens
Fix
until
that,
you're
fix
30.
that.
That's not true. A lot of stuff has happened.
No,
Yeah.
no. I didn't mean it that way. I apologize. A lot happens, but when you're 28, 30,
Is that
that's
what I'm
when
talking about?
the shit hits the fan.
Don't say
So
that.
when I
Why
come
is
back
everyone
to you,
so
But in a good way. No, in a
This is
good
where
way.
you threw
In a
it.
good way.
You'll be fine.
All the things that are not supporting you
Eric, are
get
you not
washed
eating your
away
cake?
by Saturn. It's a good thing.
Yeah. Do you want me to eat that?
It's an interesting question.
Yeah, Eric, you're like watching our maturation. Isn't that cool?
Or maybe, nothing. I mean, thanks to holy shift and everything, you're premature.
I agree.
Yeah, they're definitely very, very mature. Mm.
I'm kind of looking forward to New Orleans. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Good night. Night night.
See y'all tomorrow.
No, the main place to protect when it's cold is your neck.
Wow.
Because your head is a skull, obviously, and that's bone, that's pretty protective. But here you have all 25% of your blood flow, cardiovascular flow, from your heart goes to here.
Huh.
And that's why, this has to be really protected. So if you're cold in your neck,
Right.
and I think
So
also
what do you think about me right now?
neck is important. You know what also is really important
Yeah.
for women especially?
Breathe.
No, pelvic
Floor.
kidneys,
Yeah.
and feet. If you keep pelvic floor, kidneys, and feet, and neck warm, you're fine.
I'm very adamant
The
about
periphery is.
that. No, I always need my ankles warm
legs,
too, though.
arms.
Okay, so I'm going to see my mum, who's at Sun and Bloom right now. See you in a bit, darling. Bye. Bye. Babs is here. So I just picked up a flower from the corner store over there. In fact, I should have filmed that. I just asked to get this bit of flower for my mama. So we're now walking down Sun and Bloom to meet her. I'm excited. Hello. I thought you were at Sun and Bloom.
They're closing, so.
Oh, beautiful. Happy Flower Day.
Oh, thank you. Lovely to see you. I was just saying to Paula, I think my face needs an early night.
Yeah.
What I said? No, my face wants
We're jet
Tired.
lagging a little bit
Tired.
already. Yeah, totally. I need to get an early night too.
to sleep. And I was just dying for a cup of coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah.
It's bedtime. I know.
It doesn't stop me sleeping.
If, when planning the retreats, Laura asked Innate about the dates because they're very special. We have an eclipse happening on the 20th. Yeah. When the retreat starts, and then the equinox is on the 21st. Yeah. And it's pretty crazy. Basically, for every starshipper in our lives, these are like it's a perfect timing. Yeah. Crazy. Just I don't know, but and something I don't know if this is relevant for the vlog, but I always happen to be having my moon time. Yeah. Exactly when the retreats happen. Yeah. So lots of letting go and totally. No, there's plenty of period talk around here.
The 21st, I was really sad when I discovered that the 21st is Nyepi Day in Bali. It's like the day of silence. When everybody is quiet, they stay at home, they don't work, they just are grateful, and it's all about love and being still. And I love it in Bali at that time. And lo and behold, I'm in New York for the day of silence here. Peace here.
There'll be lots of peace.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we've stocked these ladies up on water and breakfast stuff. Fridge is now empty after being extremely full on Friday. And then we're home. So we will see. So I guess I'll see you on Wednesday. I mean, maybe tomorrow evening. Yeah. But otherwise Wednesday.
Just saying, I don't have any gloves for New York, and it's really. But I found these zips here. Oh, that's good for gloves. But then, got my hand in the pocket. What do I find? Gloves. Gloves are coming from heaven, like snowflakes.
Perfect. You don't really need them though, because it's kind of warm, but it is
I
nice.
think they're pretty cool.
Cool.
Thank you. Oh yeah, vlogging out.
Vlogging out.
And I'm going to bed too.
So got energy.
I'm going to go join Eric in bed. So good night. If you like this video, what should they do?
Share it, thumbs up.
Yes.
I must say, 104 people that watch it, but there needs to be 104 people that give it a thumbs up. Please.
Exactly. Give it a thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Babs is my mum. I'm in bed. I promised you I'd vlog it, so I am. Look. 4:11. Night, night.